going to transform this entire ocean and turn it toxic. This is by far the biggest and most insane build I've ever done. Please stick around for the entire video. It took me 180 hours to make, and I promise you won't regret watching it. Let's start the first build. I'm gonna build a dam to separate the good water away from the toxic gas. I want the dam to start over here and end over there, and then it's gonna curve inwards like this. I'll make it out of stone bricks, and this should be enough materials. It wasn't. Let's make a start. That will do. I'm sorry, Shipwreck. I'm afraid that you're in the toxic zone. Now I was just building the outline for the dam until this happened. Whoa! Oh my god! So this is the final shape of it. It may look a bit weird, but hang on. Trust me, it will work. Next, I need to work on adding some height. Okay, now I need to go underwater and fill all of this area in as well. A respiration 3 helmet would definitely help with that, but it took a while. Yes! 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 You can tell I was really loving life. And that's not even factoring in the hours I spent on gathering materials. I built the dam at an angle to make it have a more complex and interesting shape. I think after the pillars, I'm going to go with blackstone. I'm going to need more of it, though. I made up a design. Yeah, that looks good. And last but not least, the finishing touches. And we are officially finished. It only took me 6 hours, and this is just the beginning. I like it a lot. Second on the list, we need to drain all of this water. And I'm gonna use sand and sponges to do so. And this very decision started my downfall. So after collecting a hefty amount of sand and sponges, I was ready to start. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. After I built a sand wall, I placed all the sponges. And I just gotta repeat this. This just takes way too long, so I need to try something different. Go 3 blocks out and then place the sponge. As it turns out, placing the sponges in an organized manner is way more effective than placing them randomly. I dried the sponge in a nether with my super fast hoe, and also built this cute little machine to help me with placing sand. After hours of work, this is how much I managed to do. It's not a lot, but I kept at it and never gave up. No! Go away. I'm getting a little bit bored, so instead of draining this area beside the dam, I'm gonna start from the other end. Dolphin, I don't want you here. I might have pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, so I drained all of this out. I also drained this lake thingy. I'm stuck. What? This clip that you're seeing right now took me 4 hours to record. Just this, and we're finished. The last bit of water that I have to drain. Oh my god. And after a boring 35 hours of my life of just placing sand, sponges, and removing water, we were finally finished. It only took me about 35 hours, not a big deal. This is my 3rd one. I saw a few people making custom totems of undying. I was like, I might as well do it as well. I am not just blatantly copying someone else. I would never do that. Now the super fun part of the video starts. We need to turn this lake toxic. I'm gonna split it into 3 different sections, each of them being slightly different than the other. I just want the first section to be covered in a toxic gas. Let me show you what I mean by that. And the big reveal, that looks sick. Now imagine how epic this is gonna look across this whole ocean. I don't know if you can tell, but this is big. If I want to finish this project anytime soon, I need a super smelter. I'm not only building 1 super smelter, there's gonna be 2. Just to make it dumb people proof. That's me, by the way. Now we can just smelt as much glass as our heart desires. We're gonna need a lot of green dye, and the only way to get green dye is from cacti. I should probably make a cactus farm then. Let's get this started. Okay, now I need to place sand like this. Okay. Okay, that should do. And now all that's left to do is to add cacti here. I also added a 2nd layer, and we are officially complete. If it's not efficient enough, I might add a different layer, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna need it. Let me quickly go AFK for like 5 minutes, and we'll see how it does. That's not bad. All the farms are finished, at least for now, and we can get on with the build. Basically, we're gonna need 6 layers of glass. I did a bit of clearing up to make the surface a little bit more even, and now I have to fill all of this area with this glass. It's gonna take a while. You could say that that little while stretched quite a bit. Turns out I was gonna have to place 70,000 glass blocks in this area alone. That's ridiculous. I've got a problem with the super smelter. I'm basically running out of coal, and I've got no fuel, so I guess kelp would work. So far, I got this done, but the efficiency is not there whatsoever. I often run out of glass, and if I do, I have to go all the way down here, pick up the cacti, and then put them into the furnaces to wait for it to smelt. The problem is that they're busy smelting sand. So I thought of this insane idea. Instead of the cacti going into the chests, what if they go into a furnace? And it's working. Let's get going. So after roughly 3 full shulker boxes of sand, I haven't even finished 1 layer. Sand mining sesh. The furnaces are running out of fuel. It would just take way too long to get coal or kelp manually. But there is a solution. Okay, and now check this out. That's right, infinite fuel source, baby. Yeah, we are literally smelting glass so fast right now. It's ridiculous. And we still have quite a lot of sand left. This should really increase my efficiency. And I can now continue my quest of placing 70,000 glass blocks in this place. The second layer is finished. The thing is that it takes me such a long time to gather all the sand that I need. Each layer uses around 6 to 7 shulker boxes full of sand, and that's just way too much. But luckily, I think I found a solution to that problem as well. And this idea may have to require me to break the end portal. I didn't even know that was possible. Welcome to Project Sand Duper. I cleared up some space beside the portal, and now we're gonna break the frame. Obviously, you can't break this. Or can you? I'm really hoping this doesn't break anything. Did it work? Oh, it did. Someone told me before that mushrooms are dangerous. And we did the same on the other side. Redstone magic. Oh, come on. I think the chunk loader works, guys. Sorry, but how cool does that look? Oh, that's actually great. We should be finished. Okay, so I just placed the sand. Okay, now if I go inside... Oh, it's working. Look, it's collecting sand. Yes. Right, let me go AFK for a little bit, and then I'll be back. A little bit over 15 minutes later. Oh my god. I never have to mine for sand again. I'm gonna lose my job. And now that all the variables are optimized, I can just focus purely on placing glass. Oh, okay. The third layer is complete. We are officially halfway done. This is gonna look sick when it's finished. Now, you may have noticed that I left this gap over here, and it's not by accident. What I want to build here is a fish skeleton. I don't even think all fish have bones, but whatever. I need some skeleton, though. Apparently I could craft these. Oh, no. I'm stupid. So the fish design is finished. I went for like a cartoonish look, and I think that this looks pretty good. Also going to be covered by 2 more layers of glass. So yeah, I fell off of there, and the last block, yes. We have officially placed all the toxic gas in the first section, and that looks cool. Yo, that is looking sick so far. So this part of the toxic lake looks absolutely amazing. But this part, yeah, I can't say the same thing for that. And the plan is to cover every single block with basalt. And it is not a small area by any means. I'm gonna need some blue ice. And according to my calculations, it should be somewhere over there. Haha, nice. I really do hope that this works. Pray for me. We did it. Okay, we did it. Oh, whoa, we didn't do it. What am I doing wrong? Wait, what? Don't worry, because I had a feeling that I wasn't going to be able to do this, so I brought a spare portal just with me. Oh my gosh. Did this work? Finally! Yes! Almost died in the process, not a big deal. And apparently if I click this button, infinite basalt. I need haste. Now we can test this bad boy out. Now that's more like it. So nearly 2 pickaxes later, we have got a good amount of basalt. I feel like we are ready to start placing it all over this place. Let me try to blend this in a little bit better with the surroundings. Yeah, but it's definitely gonna take a good while. I didn't want to place the basalt underneath the toxic gas because I feel like the toxic gas would erode all the dirt. It's like if you place a dirty coin in Coke, it then becomes clean. So now we're in a bit into this, and this is starting to look pretty nice. I guess I'm just gonna spend my weekend doing this. As you can tell, I already covered quite a lot of area with basalt. And also, it's officially day 400. Been doing this for like a lot of hours. And we are finished with the basalt. Now let me present to you the plan for the rest of the project. I'm gonna fill this entire area with the fog. That's why I didn't cover the bottom. And now for this area here. It looks flat, it looks plain, it looks ugly, it looks horrible. I just destroyed your habitat. I'm sorry for that, man. I want to build a part of an ocean monument. I'm just gonna build the top of it and then decorate around it. For now, I have like no materials, so I would like it to start somewhere over here. That's a start. That looks kind of symmetrical. You know what? Scrap this. I built this in the wrong place. Yeah, that looks much better. I am so gonna run out of materials. Yeah, Mr. No. I had one job to do, to copy a simple build. And yeah, I still couldn't do that. Who would have thought that I could do something right for once? Let's start working on the front face of the monument. Hey, okay, this is starting to look pretty decent. You're joking. Another one? Another one? Another? All right, this is definitely starting to take shape, but I do need to add a lot more depth into there. So I feel like I'm gonna make some like artificial holes here. This is actually looking so much better. Yeah, you could say that there was a little accident over here. Hello? Okay, now if I light this place up, we should be fine. Now I've got to do the front facing design. It should be pretty simple, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna mess it up. And yes, this looks lit. What is this guy doing there? You don't belong to this world. This bit definitely feels empty, so let me just quickly sort this out, you know? So yeah, that's the ocean monument finished over here, and honestly, I feel like it looks too good. And by that, I don't mean that the build is too good, because I'm bad in building, but I need to make it a little bit more ruined, you know? But I mean, this looks really good. I don't know about you. Like, I like the look of this. I have a quick little update for you guys. So I might have added this basalt around the ocean monument. I think that looks cool. It seems as if the basalt is taking over the ocean monument. It's creeping in on it. And obviously, I'm still going to need to add a little bit more light sources here. I'm thinking that I'm also going to add the green toxic gas over here as well. So let's quickly do that. I mean, it's not going to be quick, but you know. At this point, I've been doing this for over 300 days. And we're almost just about at the finish line. Oh, let's get started then. Oh, unfinished. Okay, this is starting to look a lot better. I feel like I'm gonna add little pools of toxic gas throughout, like maybe one here, one over there. Okay, these little glass pockets definitely make this thing look so much better. I'll literally also add 2 layers of glass just over here. So I am currently pulling my hair out over this thing. This is supposed to be a radioactive sign, but it's taking me ages to design. And now that I have the outline completely finished, it is time to fill this whole thing in with concrete. Just a second, this is in the way. But how am I gonna get the concrete? Well, thanks for asking. Theoretically speaking, if I get some squid ink, and then a couple of dandelions, if I make a couple of black concrete powder blocks, and a couple of yellow blocks, and replace the sand over here with these blocks. Obviously, I'm gonna need much more yellow concrete than black concrete. That's why I've got more of it. Hopefully nothing screws up. Hey, it's working! Look at this! And that's all that's left to do now. And now I can actually get on with filling in this area. Okay. Hey, yo, that's starting to look sick. Bellissimo. And we're finished filling in all the concrete blocks. Is this gonna look as good as I thought it was? Yes, it does. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do something about the dirt. It looks ugly. I rounded it off with some basalt and it looks so much better. Anyways, I want to try something extremely creative. If you burn down wood, you get charcoal. So what if I am to build trees out of coal blocks? This typical tree is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks high. Okay. Wait, if I put this right here, does it look like the branch fell off here? No. I feel like it adds a little bit more liveliness. I need buckets for my next build. build, but a lot of them have milk. So I guess I'm gonna have to drink all of it. Hope I'm not lactose intolerant. It'd be definitely nice if we have lava coming out of this radioactive sign. Oh yes, that looks so cool now. I'm just gonna collect a crap ton of crimson stuff and then place it randomly on my build and hope it looks good. That's what I've been doing the whole time. I destroyed one of the lecterns with a silk touch pickaxe, but I didn't get anything back. Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely looking better. I also destroyed parts of the dam to make it look ruined, and then added some red accents throughout the build. I need one last thing. Look, there's even flowers here. The toxic ocean. That's right, it took me 1.5 months to complete this. Officially done.